At exactly 10 a.m., as the beautiful sun peeks over the majestic Ozark Mountains, Old Man Radio lies peacefully asleep in his jammies. Cozy, warm, and as the good folks of Leadbelt put down that first cup of morning coffee, we dawn a new era in broadcast radio. Coming to you live from the flamethrower antenna atop the Flat River Chat Dump, this ain't your grandpappy's radio station. This dial stops for one station and one morning show only. Brought to you live from Southeast Missouri in the Barn Studio, here are the boys from The Barn Radio Show.
Pine 7 days, 783. Methamphetamine has got a damn good hold of me. My tweaker friends have got me to the point of no return. I just took the lighter to the bulb and watched it burn. This 5% has got me here. Well, it's got me back in prison once again. I used my only phone call to contact my daddy. Got 20 long years for some dust in a baggie.
Hi, and welcome to the Barn Radio Show live from the Barn Studios in Southeast Missouri, courtesy of Dirt Road FM and BetterHelp.com/The Barn. Holy cowboys, it's a miracle. All three of us radio stars are in the same room together.
One of us was late. Ben watched me walk in late.
We waited 41 minutes.
41, thank you.
But we are all here in the same studio right now.
Man, it's been a while, but good to see you guys.
In a minute, we almost lost Ben. So there's been a lot of shit happens since we've been sitting by each other.
A lot of shit, yeah.
Yeah, it feels like home. Feels like an OJ glove, like slipping on an OJ glove.
Yeah, kind of. It didn't fit though.
Yeah, but they said Andrew Dice Clay had the bit for it. He said if you just kind of move it a little bit, you can make it fit.
Yeah, if you ball up your fist and try to put it on, it's not going to fit, OJ. Good job on you.
It won't fit. His fingers are all outstretched. Yeah. See? And he's like looking at the...
Oh, good Lord.
Looking at the jury like, see, it doesn't fit. He's trying to put it on two fingers.
That's insane, man.
Well, the story behind that was that like he didn't take his arthritis medicine or arthritis medicine or something.
Oh,
so
I forgot that.
His hand would swell up. That was allegedly.
Yeah.
Right.
Allegedly.
But
the man is innocent. He was found innocent, right?
I read a book by it was the criminal profiler. I love the guy. I can't remember his name right now. John. He invented criminal profiling.
Oh, we just interviewed
Scott Bond was John, whatever his name is.
He knew the guy.
Oh, really? Oh,
he's the guy from Mindhunter.
Yes.
Or not Mindhunter.
Yeah.
Mindhunter. Yeah.
That dude is, I've read his books my whole life. He's so fascinating, man. So fascinating. I love the whole deal, the criminal profiling. But so he wrote a book about OJ, and he come up with the thing, if it was either OJ or there was a 70-something billion chance that it wasn't. And there's only like 7 billion on the planet. So you'd have to find like 7 other planets to find the other guy that maybe...
We're not ruling out that somebody on Mars did this.
Yeah.
Right.
But
yeah.
he fits, you want to talk about profiling, he fits the profile.
Everything.
You want to check, you have a checklist of things it could be. A lot of times it's the ex-lover who's pretty angry, who could have the strength to do something like that because it was pretty heinous.
I mean,
with an anger problem and a past domestic issue problem.
If you had 5 people sitting there, if you did a criminal profile on people, you had 5 sitting there, one with blood all over him with a knife, the other dude just wants to kill somebody. I live next to him. I want to kill somebody really bad. All this all the way down the line, and OJ at the end holding his Heisman trophy, smiling. It would still be OJ. If you did all this shit, all the clinical stuff is still OJ.
I mean, it's crazy to believe. When was that? 30 years ago? Was that 93?
94?
94?
Yeah, 94.
So I'm just going to say 30 years because it sounds a lot cooler than 29.
Right.
So 30 years ago, I mean, I was in, I think, were we freshmen in high school, maybe? I think.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just say freshmen in high school. I can remember, you see, because people who were, too young to remember, I mean, that was fascinating. I mean, the whole Bronco chase and the whole
media
court,
frenzy,
and the whole court being on TV. I mean, because we didn't have 100 different channels.
Right.
We didn't have social media. We didn't have.
I think it changed news.
It did. It changed it to 24-hour news.
Media.
Yes.
It changed. That's what started 24-hour news.
Yes.
People were like, "Oh shit, they watch this 24 hours a day. They'll watch anything 24 hours a day."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you remember the phone call with OJ in the back and all that stuff? Blah blah blah. They're in the car. Do you remember that happened during the NBA Finals?
Yeah.
The NBA Finals was going on, and he called the dude on the air. One of the people that was live broadcasting the show, or the game.
Yes.
They talked to him on the air during the NBA Finals, going in the background.
Man,
I mean,
talk about a pivot. There's a layup. We got OJ on the phone.
Dude, crazy.
I mean, it was just you can't explain it. You can't because I mean, it's a lot like say people remember where they were when 9/11. I mean, people remember where they were when they watched the Bronco chase.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I was watching In Living Color. And I'm being serious.
Yeah.
I'm being for some reason I have that recollection in my mind. I'm a little bit younger than you guys, so maybe middle school or something. But I feel like I was watching In Living Color when it cut through on the news channel. That I might be wrong, but for some reason I have that memory.
I'll tell you that the 9/11 thing was crazy. We were both at the same college. We lived together. Me and Mox lived together. And I had cut a class, came home early, and I was laying down. I was laying on the couch watching ESPN, and all over in the corner, it just kept saying, "Turn to blah 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 channel for more information about the towers." I'm like, give a shit about it. What do I care about that for? I want to see who hit the last layup last night or whatever. Watch it, and it took 30 minutes for I finally go, what the hell is this damn? Why is it not going off? This is weird. So I changed it to that channel, and in 2 seconds after I changed that channel, I seen a plane, boom, hit the second building. I go, what the hell? What? And they go, and a bomb just went off on the side. I go, bomb my ass! I seen the plane. I was like, that's a plane just hit that thing, dude. It was. We were out for days listening to that. It's like Stern, and man, that changed everything. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, we were supposed to be in class together. And I look over, there's an empty seat, and it was him. Imagine that. Right. That when he wasn't 40 minutes late for it, he was way late.
All the way.
I remember that too. I had a guy come in, sit next to me, and he's like, "Hey, teacher, professor, can we turn the TV on?" There was some kind of hijacking of a plane, and a building got hit. And I remember asking him, I was like, because it sort of was like he was telling me two different things happened.
Right.
And I remember asking him, I was like, "Is it connected? Or are you telling me like the same thing is connected?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's connected." I was like, "Holy cow!"
Yeah, because again, that was 2001. No social media, no cell phones, no iPhones, no. I mean, you're getting all your information from TV.
Yeah.
From in your local news.
It was crazy that I saw the plane hit the thing, and they were saying bomb, 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 bomb. And that was already after the first one had been bombed for hours or 30 minutes, whatever it was. They didn't know. They didn't have a clue, man. Not a clue. It was crazy.
This is a weird connection, but you always say that with instant replay. How can we see it on TV and be like, "Oh, that's not a catch"? And it's way quicker than when they get it right and get it wrong.
Right.
A lot of times we're like, "Oh, that's not a catch."
Yeah.
Within a split second, we see it like, "Oh, no, that's not."
That's my plan to fix all instant replay, man. Have some dude in the booth, because you can't go, "Hey, Charlie, you got that wrong," because teams will bitch and all that stuff. So use code words. Just be like, have one dude like in New York or something watching this stuff, and dude gets it wrong. Just go, "Hey, Charlie, why don't you look at it again, bub?" And that's all you gotta say. And he knows, oh, that's the trigger. I got it wrong. You know what I'm saying? So bam, good. Let me look at it. Boom. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Have the fake looking at it, so we don't have to waste 2 minutes doing this shit.
Man, first of all, I want to jump in and say that was a perfect,
seamless,
perfect segue.
Yeah, you like that
from 9/11.
Well, I had to get us out of tragedy. We're talking OJ and 9/11.
We're back, folks.
Yeah, but that was a beautiful segue into instant replay in baseball.
We can bring up the Manson murders after that. Morning talk show. What else do you want to talk about?
Oh, we're gonna have this. We're gonna start with OJ and Towers and all that stuff. Go all the way back into How I Love My Daughter or some shit. Somehow in one segment.
Yeah, I mean that's just the professionalism, and that's just how good you are.
Mox is.
We make it look easy, folks. It ain't easy.
For real. No, this ain't easy.
Radio Dingers, this is where it's at. You can catch them every Wednesday morning, replays on Saturday. I can't wait for people to hear the replay this Saturday from that last one we did. Ben wasn't out.
Right.
Went well.
Yeah, I heard a sneak peek.
Yeah. So catch us every Wednesday morning on Dirt Road FM. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to the Barn Radio Show, live from the Barn Studios, courtesy of Dirt Road FM and BetterHelp.com/The Barn. Ben, what do you think about Chuck's new look over here? He's got the bald stuff going on.
Well, he's been
rubbing my beard on the.
Well, he's been bald for many years.
Yeah.
But now he's coming back with the beard, the full beard.
Full beard, son. Full beard. I asked my son. I said, "Dude, I don't know what to do with me." And he goes,
he wouldn't be the only one.
He goes, "Grow your beard out." And I used to shave it. I don't like the mustache. It's all it's like itchy. But he goes, "And don't shave the mustache. You look like an idiot." I go, "Okay," and I just did that.
Oh, so you used to do it without the mustache?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like an idiot.
Oh, that would.
No, it's dumb. It's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did it. I just do stuff because whether it's comfortable. I don't own a shirt with sleeves.
No, you don't. I think it's a good look for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I like it.
The color, I'm going to be honest, the color, that's not my real color.
We know.
Hold on. Did you color that for real?
Yeah, it's a little painted.
Spray paint.
Oh,
I'll tell you the funny thing
hold
is.
on.
That's how much he cares about his appearance.
Yeah, dude.
Get the hell out of here.
$7, son. I look like a brand new man.
I don't know, but shirts come with sleeves, and you still cut those off.
That's true.
They lose value.
Yeah, they look.
That's true. Okay, I'm not very consistent.
Man, you just have a ton of like sleeves laying around your house.
I do. I use them as towels and stuff for when I work on stuff.
But at least, he's getting something out of it, right? It's like a Native American thing where if you kill the deer, you use the deer in every aspect.
Right.
Aspect.
With him,
eat the butthole too.
Well, you cut those sleeves off or use them for something.
Man, I'm still just I'm kind of taken aback, as they say.
Oh,
because the last time I was here, Mox and I were talking about going gray and what do you do and balding and what do you do? Should we color it? Should we not? And
you're married to the same person forever. They don't care. I'm not. I'm single, baby. I'm out there.
I know, but you're like 45 years old.
I know it's gross, so that's why I got to paint it. So here's the funny thing.
I guess the idea is like he needs all the help he can get.
Yeah, yes.
I don't blame him.
I
used to just have the goatee, and and the little thing that you use to paint your hair, squeeze this. It's got a little like rake at the end, and you just rake it in there. Well, there's a lot of raking now, and I'm like, geez, I got tired. I just like bored with it, and I go, screw this shit. I put it all over my fingers. And I just rubbed it all in. I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know that it turns your fingers and hands black forever.
Oh no!
I just scrubbed like a mofo to get all that shit.
Oh no!
So yeah, I didn't.
I mean, it turned out good at least.
Did, right?
Yeah, looks good.
How gray would you be? Like an Albert Einstein kind of thing?
Like Santa Claus?
70 probably? 70?
Really? 70%?
Yeah.
Really?
Not if you factor my hair. I don't think I'm gray as much up there. But if on the face, like about 70%.
Huh,
yeah,
I'll be damned.
I'm kind of that way. I don't have a whole lot I have some, but very little on the head. But I do get a lot in my beard.
It's weird, right? How about you? Does yours start in the beard?
Oh, mine's everywhere. I got it everywhere. I'm gray everywhere.
Did it start in the beard?
Did it start in the beard? No.
Really? Start on the hair?
Yeah.
On the head?
Really?
Yeah. Huh. Yep, started on my head. And
Can you move the mic so I can see your beard? I don't think of you as a gray guy.
No, I don't look gray at all.
I keep my beard pretty short, though.
Oh, so the dark side goes through.
I mean, do you want me to get close to you and we can...
We can have a gray off.
We can have a gray off.
Okay,
I'm getting gray in my chest hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gross, right? I do that.
Yeah, I think I got a little of that going on.
Yeah, don't shave it though and walk around Nebraska with your shirt off. It's illegal. I don't know. I looked up funny illegal laws the other day. Like laws still in the books. I know they get superseded by bigger laws, but one of them, Nebraska, if you walk around with shaved chest, man with shirt off, arrested.
Really?
I swear, dude, it's crazy as shit.
Imagine the street cop that's on a beat that knows that law. You see it. Hey, I'm getting you, pulling him over.
The dude is super serious about his job.
So when you say it gets superseded, is it one of those things where because it gets superseded, they just don't waste the time to change it, the time, energy, and resources?
The judge, just ain't gonna dick with that. I mean, it's already been superseded by something else, so who cares?
So some laws are meant to be broken.
Boom, they are.
Oh man!
Like I bet you in Missouri, I bet you don't have a problem upsetting a squirrel. It's illegal, pal, but you don't care about it. You just do it anyways. You're a rebel.
Huh?
Yeah, that's illegal.
Well, Ben's not. And now that he knows that's a law, he's going to be nice to every squirrel he sees.
He's like, hey, buddy.
Yeah. Dude, I'm one of those.
Acorns.
Do squirrels eat acorns?
I don't know.
I don't know. They might eat other squirrels for all I know.
In my world, they do.
Yeah. I'm one of those, you see those stickers where it's like will break for like yard sales or something.
Yeah.
Dude, if I don't want to hurt animals, I'm not.
Me neither, man.
I don't want to hurt animals. I will break for a squirrel, for a turtle, for sometimes a bird, which that's rare that you ever hit a bird, you know. But I break for them.
Right. Hey, speaking of stickers, we kind of talked about this earlier off air. I got a new truck. It's not new truck, new to me, and it doesn't have any bumper stickers. Chuck, what's your thought and Mox on the bumper sticker? Should I get one? I mean, because I've got a few things that are close,
It's like a tattoo.
that I like, huh?
It's like a tattoo. Don't get anything that you're going to regret, man. Don't put Calvin pissing on the. Be serious. Like, take it serious. Don't.
Right. So I
you see something on the.
I shouldn't get ain't scared.
No. And don't get Salt Life if you've never been to the fucking beach.
No, I'm not
I see that all over the place in Missouri. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? We live in Missouri. You know, Salt Life.
Yeah, Salt Life for that 1 week in July that I take vacation, that I get off work.
About for your waffle fries? Or what are we talking about? It ain't the beach.
Right.
So I'm going to go different.
Yeah, Mox had a good point.
It's identifying.
Yeah.
Walking through Walmart, especially like, you know, your truck is a popular truck, would you say?
Yeah, it's
not like bright pink or anything. It's white.
White.
Right. So I would say it would sometimes blend in with another Walmart parking lot attendant, I guess.
Right.
So that's how I can always tell my wife's van when we're out in town, we run past each other. She's going somewhere. I can go, oh, that's the wife there.
Pantera van.
She's got a Pantera sticker on the soccer mom van.
Right.
That's my point too, though. Treat it like a tattoo. Like, you can just throw something on it. Like, make it be you. You know, something you wouldn't regret.
That's kind of a funny story how it ended up. Pantera is a heavy metal band for those of you that don't listen. My wife said, hey, I want to get a minivan way back in the day. I said, man, I don't know about that. You know, that's when I was, 20-something.
You were way too cool.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know about that. You know, I don't want my buddies beating me up. And we came to the agreement. I said, okay, we'll get one, but I'm putting a Pantera sticker on it. Keeping some of my manhood, some of my youthful energy and spirit, we're putting a sticker on it. And she held up her end of the deal.
Still there.
Been on there for many years.
Still there.
I think it worked. When I see this van, I'm like, oh, that's Chad's van. Like,
yeah, it's identifiable.
Yep.
So, yeah, just don't get anything stupid like...
Well, you know what it's going to be. What are you talking about?
That's Dave Matthews.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's good.
Big old DMB?
I don't know. I'll probably get the fire dancer.
Oh, my God.
Oh, right.
You know, I can make stickers and stuff. I can make a sticker going over that bridge, dumping the poop. Dave Matthews van on it. That'd be awesome.
Dave has had a career that's spanned decades, done a million things, Grammys, billion-dollar revenue. He brings up the Chicago shit incident every time.
I've got a good... Hey, I took good advice from one movie. The dude said, listen, a man can build 1,000 bridges, but if he sucks one, he ain't a bridge builder. He's a sucker. So... That's what I've lived by.
And he still credits Dave for doing that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, let it go.
Like, he had the lever. Watch this, guys.
We know Dave's got good timing, but he doesn't have that good of timing.
The dude wanted to do it like in a real spot, and Dave goes, no. Save it for that bridge.
Which if he did, now that's the real story. If there's this big investigation, we find out that Dave did pull it. Yeah. Let's get those bastards.
Oh, God.
Just doesn't seem like something Dave would do.
No, I don't.
No, he's innocent. Sure.
I wouldn't think. I mean, I don't know him personally. You know, they say never meet your heroes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to leave that. I'm just going to assume and pretend that he didn't know anything about it.
That day when he walks in the door behind you right now.
Yeah.
What would happen to you?
Michael Jackson overseas? Like, you go crazy.
I don't know. You know, I've thought about that. Like if I ran into him somewhere, you know, really odd, like if I ran into him at a dollar store or something.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I've got so many questions I'd want to ask him, but I think the only thing that could come out of my mind was like, thanks for making all the music.
That's crazy you say
original.
Because, okay, we have to think, I don't know if we're supposed to say this, but we had requesting for Hobo Johnson, okay? There's a few things that make me, emotional. There's certain movies, Elizabethtown makes me really emotional for some reason. And sometimes I want to get creative. I'm writing something, I want to get emotional, so I watch that or I listen to this or whatever. And one of the guys that gets me the most emotional in music is Hobo Johnson. And I was actually listening to him last night. I was thinking, if we got him, what would I say? What would I say? What do I want the interview to? And I have 1,000 questions. I would just want him to know thank you. That's all I want him to know. Like, walk away from the interview. I don't care if he wants me, if I ask him this and ask him that. I just want him to know, dude, thank you. Thank you for what you've done. Just like you, though.
Yeah, that's all I just said. Hey, thanks.
It means a lot more than you might think it means to people.
Right.
Man, I don't think OJ did it.
No, we got to get back to this real hardcore stuff. Ew.
Man, Johnny Cochran said it, though. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
Have you ever met...
But Johnny's dead now.
Johnny's dead.
Have you ever met anyone who's like a OJ truther, like OJ didn't do it, like for real?
No, but I bet if that happened now, I bet there would be a lot.
Oh yeah.
God, there would be so many. Half the country.
Yeah.
It'd be ridiculous.
Yeah. Don't you think?
Well, yes.
Yeah. Because we like to be decisive now, just to be decisive.
Because it's cool to argue, and it's cool to go on the defensive. Half the country likes Trump, half of them.
We gotta go sticker. You gotta go sticker.
I gotta go sticker.
Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta have a sticker. Is that what you gotta have one? Yeah.
I know. Now I'm thinking about placement. Because they're not that big. 5 inches. I don't know. What's that, 5 inches? No.
I know what 5 inches. I know exactly.
Come over here.
Yeah, I know exactly.
But so, do you put it on the back glass? Because I've got the, dividing glass. So it's not just one big back glass. So you put it on the right side, in the middle, left side. I don't put it on a bumper.
No. They don't do bumpers anymore.
Driver's side back glass, right?
I would say passenger side.
Passenger side?
Back glass.
You see, that's where I had on my old truck, I had a sticker. And remember it was the old school, like Run DMC.
Yes.
But it said run, and then on the bottom it said 26.2.
Yeah.
But see, there's a law in the running community. So I have to now run. I got a new vehicle. So now I have to run another marathon.
You can't carry that over?
I mean, you can buy them, sure, but it's
no, you got to follow the rules.
Right. It's just it's definitely the honor code. So I'd have to run another marathon in order to get another sticker, 26.2. So this fall I'm going to train for a half, and maybe I get a 13.1.
Those poor 90-year-olds are like trying to brag that they used to run. Fuck you.
I qualified for the Olympics. No, Grandma. I saw that car out there.
Did you do it last week? Sorry.
So yeah, that was on my last truck. So
I have a issue with the sticker. Have you seen these? 13 point. What is it?
13.1.
26.2.
Yeah.
Have you seen the 0.0s?
Oh,
I don't.
Yeah.
You seen sticker 0.0?
They're bragging about not doing shit.
That's exactly my point.
They're bragging about look, I don't do nothing.
0.0. Man, when I see somebody that got a 26.2, I'm proud. I'm proud of them. That should be something you would be proud of.
Right.
That's a hell of a feat, man. Anybody that's ran even 1 mile should say 26 of them. That's a hell of a feat. You should be proud of that.
Right.
So that's 0.0, taking a jab at that, like, screw you, man. Like,
if those people had a 26.2, they would put that up instead of 0.0. I guarantee it. 1,000%.
Yeah, it's sort of like my child beat up your honor student or something like that.
I always thought that was tacky.
Of course it is. It's because their child has a 1.2 grade point average.
It's because their child isn't an honor student.
Right.
Yes.
The same type of people that we're talking about.
Right.
That's 2 stickers you'd see on the same car.
And here's the thing, like, and I think like the tackest and the worst thing in the world, the worst parents in the world have to be the ones who put, bumper stickers that have F-bombs on them.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Yes, that's
like
terrible.
F Biden or F whatever, F. And I'm like, come on, man, you got a baby in the car.
Yeah.
There's a car seat in there.
As much as I like offending people and shit, I will not walk around with anything like that. That's so trashy.
It is, man.
Trashiest of the trashy.
Not here, not trashy here.
No, we're 100% class. And I'm not the classiest guy in the world, but I know better than that.
Right.
It's the Barn Radio Show live from the Barn Studios, and we'll be back after this. Welcome back to the Barn Radio Show live from the Barn Studios. You got the boys from the Barn Radio Show in the house hitting radio dingers every Wednesday morning. You got the Mox, Ben, and Chuck here, fellas.
Hey.
Hey-o. Sorry.
We're rocking and rolling in the Barn Studio. Go to betterhelp.com/the barn for mental health services. They do a good job there. Make sure that if you need some services, you can get some within 48 hours of signing up. Had a thing happen the other day.
What happened, buddy?
So I have one of my daughters with me. The other two are with the wife, and they're grocery shopping. My wife calls my oldest daughter and says, "Hey, I'm going to get some pizza rolls. What kind do you want?" You guys remember the pizza rolls, right?
Of course.
Great little snack.
Yeah, the answer's combination, but go ahead.
Love pizza rolls.
Burns the top of your mouth.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's like
fortune.
Like the mini Hot Pocket.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think they have a new kind of version of a Hot Pocket that she bought, actually. I don't know what it's called, but it almost looks like a small calzone or something.
And you guys got killer snacks over here.
We got all kinds of stuff going on there. So she's asking, the answer is combination.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah. And I told her pickle.
Was that a thing? It was just
No, it's not a thing. I love pickle flavored. We have the pickle flavored, the dill chips, the dill pickle chips, dill anything, even bread.
dill sunflower seeds are awesome.
Sunflower
Love
seeds.
dill sunflower seeds.
Yep.
I love pickle flavored anything, right? And I like pickles. But it kind of got me thinking, is there any flavor that you like? And I do have an example of one. Is there any flavor that you like that you don't like what it actually is?
Can I start by saying this?
100%.
I go through Walmart and shit. Now, Pepsi and Mountain Dew and all that stuff has been coming up with this insane flavors. But now they're starting to do flavors that there's not flavors. These are traditional. What the fuck does that mean? These are classic. I don't know what classic tastes like. What does a classic taste like? And they had a Pepsi. It was like freedom. What does freedom taste like?
Like American
why are you doing
Eagle,
this to me?
like a bald eagle.
What are you doing to me, man?
Okay, there's one that comes to mind right off the bat when you say that, and that is the tomato. Because you give me a fresh tomato off the vine out of the garden, I'm going to throw it in your face.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I hate fresh tomatoes. Don't know why. But in my chili, give me big chunks of those stewed tomatoes, just in a can.
Pasta sauce, pizza.
Ketchup.
I'll tell you why I hate tomatoes.
I love it all, but I hate a fresh tomato.
you know why? The texture. I hate tomatoes. I hate the texture.
I think so too, because even if it comes on your burger, like even if when you go to take it off your burger, there's like slimy shit and there's seeds in it and stuff, and I'm like, man, it just.
But you'll eat salsa all day long.
All day long. I mean, I'll drink salsa.
That damn texture, man. That nasty slimy shit in the middle. Yeah.
But no,
I think you're definitely onto something there, and I think the same thing for onions.
Yes.
I don't know. Now, I like a good onion on a good white onion on my burger. Because I like the crunch and the. And I'm an onion guy.
That was going to be my example. Is I love onion flavor. I like cooked onions.
Yeah.
But like a raw onion, even like on a burger, I can't do. So it's like the flavor. I love onion flavor.
I get it.
But the actual thing, I'd pass on.
I'm not gonna.
First of all, the grilled onions are amazing. Caramelized onions, but the crazy laws. Tell me. There's one I agree with. Hold on. There's one I agree with. Just watch. It's relevant. One of the crazy laws.
His brain goes on pause and then it kicks back in.
The onions.
Not 3:00. 3:41.
You're gonna think. You can think this, but it's totally relevant.
All right, here we go.
Okay, I was reading all these crazy laws, but the one I was like, damn, I kind of agree with that one. Okay, barbers cannot eat raw onions, between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Come on, that's a good law.
That is good law.
Right by your face the whole time.
That is good law.
It needs to be an unwritten law.
No, right?
Not a written law.
I mean, could you imagine that? One hand and onion in one hand and scissors in the other.
I think that was like Wyatt Earp days. They wrote that one.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, somebody had to do this shit.
Oh, yeah, because you'd be down there getting one of those fresh shaves, and you're kicked back, and your barber had an onion.
Right in front of your face. Well, how's everything? You're like, yeah, dude, that'd be awful.
Tomato in this hand and onion in it.
Onions, I don't understand how there's like how people can. If you smell it, you will cry. How do you eat one raw right in front of your face?
Oh, why do you cry?
I don't know.
What I mean? Like that's such a thing that people talk about, but it's like true. My wife would be cooking something with onions. I walk through the kitchen like,
yeah.
She's like, "Did you just watch The Notebook?" I'm like, "Yeah, but."
So who's the first one that ate one of those? I mean, you have to do that first, cut it and all that shit first, and it made everybody cry and they go, "Fucking perfect." They just start eating it.
Let's maybe eat things that don't make us cry.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Some kind of emotional response out of my dinner.
Hey, I'm gonna throw one at you. The potato.
I'm for it.
I think like a baked potato. I think, people talk about steak and baked potato and this. I think baked potato might be one of the most overrated foods
Really?
around. Yeah.
Oh, I think I know where you're going with this.
I'm not a baked potato guy.
Because there's not enough guts in it.
No,
I don't know, but man, you have to add so much stuff to it to make it taste good.
that's it.
Oh,
I mean, you have to add butter, and you have to add sour cream, and you have to add salt, and you have to add pepper. Like you just bake a potato and then go to eating it.
Is that the only form of potato? You got to add that much shit to it? Like, you don't have to add
Even
much.
French fries, you have to have ketchup.
I mean, you don't have to. Even just a little bit of salt, like McDonald's fries. You just need a little bit of salt.
Man,
You don't need any ketchup.
You don't need two handfuls of shit like you do a baked potato, though. Good Lord.
Right, but like baked
not
potato,
really
I mean, you have to dress a baked potato up to make it taste good.
Yeah.
But just
You got to put in it's a commitment to eat a baked potato.
it's a lot of work.
You got to pray there's a lot of stuff in the fridge. You don't want to buy sour cream again because it's going to go out of date.
Right.
That's not an impulsive buy.
Right.
No.
I'm gonna make a baked potato. No, you gotta research and
Yeah.
find out if you got all that
Like,
stuff.
do we have sour
Yeah.
cream at home? I don't know. Well, then we're not getting the potato then. We're not-
And you gotta work for it too. Like
Yeah.
cut it up,
Yes.
get it all ready.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
And then you just gotta you have to remember how long it takes to cook in the oven. Like, oh shit, is it 40 minutes or is it 50?
You gotta get exact.
It takes a long ass time to cook too.
yeah, if you're hungry, I ain't doing that. An hour later, I can eat now.
Yeah.
Not happening.
So there's my take on the potato.
That's a
I
good
think it's a
take.
good one. Maybe your best in here.
Thanks.
Nailed it.
Thanks.
This wasn't a bin segment, but it just turned into the bin segment. Ben,
Benjamin. And Benjamin. Love it.
Benjamin.
Love that.
Any other flavors that you don't like? Oh, I got one. Jägermeister, and I hate black licorice. Does that count?
Maybe. I think so. I think we'd have to, right?
Although I don't like sit there and sip Jägermeister. Like I don't have it with a cigar.
Right, yeah.
Give me some Jaeger on ice.
Somebody does, though. Somebody does.
Not over
It
here.
is. The night before my first wedding, took me to the Elks and just got me hammered on Jägermeister. I mean, they was bringing glasses of it, not shots, glasses of it. And I'm having to drink all this stuff. And I don't even remember it. But they said they walked in the bathroom and I'm just sitting there next to this dude peeing going, will you please be my friend? My friends suck and I hate them. I need another friend.
Very true story. I was the
getting
one
married
I was the one that walked in and he's just talking to this random stranger. I don't even know if he's pissing in the urinal. He was so drunk.
No, I'm not pissing on the wall.
Like, will you be my friend? I hate my other friend.
No, I like.
Jaeger's not. Jaeger's
I used to like Jaeger. I would drink it,
drink it.
shoot it.
Take
Right.
shots of it? Yeah, you wouldn't drink it with like.
No,
Yeah.
no. I mean, Jaeger's almost taken to the form of like Mad Dog 2020. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's your classiest of liquors.
Me and the missus want a Jaeger. Jaeger bomb.
Yeah,
Anything that
I mean,
ends in bomb.
right.
Classy ass restaurant, yeah.
Because you don't ask for like a Jaeger and Coke or
Yeah.
you know.
Me and Helen want a Jaeger.
Right. Can we have a
Irish car bomb.
Can we have a Jaeger and tonic? I mean, you don't.
The thing about Jaeger, very self-aware. They know what they are and they know what they're not. They know who they're appealing to,
Right.
and who they're not.
Yep.
Very self-aware. Yeah, gosh, there's some Jaeger stories on my book too.
Good night. I used to drink like it was good.
I had a buddy in high school. He was always Mr. Drink. I can drink. I'm the bit hold the most alcohol and stuff. Because he would take like a fifth of Jaeger or a fifth of Goldschlager or something like that. He would funnel the whole thing, the whole bottle, fifth bottle. But it immediately came up. That's not drinking it, right? That's not drinking it.
Yeah, well, I think it's
Puke and rally.
Not at all.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. I was told him.
No, it's got to
that
stay.
doesn't count,
I'd
man.
say it's mostly got to stay in you.
Some of it at least. Hell, I drank one shot and I drank more than he did.
Talk about dumb and ignorant. That used to be a thing. Is like out drink each other.
Yeah, I want to spend the most money. No, I want to spend the most money.
No.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. Not fun.
No.
They were a lot of fun.
Hey, just came up on 12 years without drinking.
Good for you.
12 years. Nice.
12 years, man.
Nice.
Haven't
Here's
had a
the big
drink.
segment. We're proud of you for that, man.
Thank you,
Yeah,
buddy.
it's beautiful.
Yep, haven't had drink in 12 years.
That's awesome. Yeah,
So
that's something, man.
Yeah.
Don't need it either.
don't need it, don't want it.
How long into those 12 years were you like, yeah, nah, I'm not. I don't even crave it. Don't care about it. Don't. Or do you still?
No, I mean, I tell people sometimes, or when they ask that, it's kind of weird times, like maybe if I'm grilling or something, and it's not every time I grill.
Mowing, you
Mow after I mow. And like I said, it's not every time I mow or every time I grill. It's just sometimes I'm like, man, that beer'd be good right now. I think about it for about 5 seconds, and then, I'm just like, no, I'll drink a bottle of water. So no,
It's a fleeting thought. It's not something that kind of looms over you.
Yeah.
Right.
I bought here, I don't know, it was about 3-4 years ago. Heineken came out with, when they came out with their non-alcoholic beer.
Near beer.
Yeah, so Heineken came out with it, and I had drank like Bush and A before, and it was okay. I gained a lot of weight from it, but this Heineken, they just came out like, man, I used to like Heineken. I'd get a 6-pack of Heineken on payday sometimes. I'd be like, oh, I'm rich.
Yeah.
Get some Heineken. But I like the way Heineken tastes, and so I bought a 6-pack of the Heineken, and I was out grilling, and had my wife, honey, bring me a near beer, and so I get one bottle and I drink it. I mean, I drank it in about 2 minutes. God, it tasted so good. And that other 5 sat in my refrigerator for like 6 months. And my wife goes, hey, can we throw that away now? And I'm like, yeah, I'm over it now.
Dude, that's awesome.
I just need that taste. And like I said, it was just non-alcoholic beer, but man, I just love the taste of beer.
Yeah.
And like I said, we pitched the other 5, and and that's been years ago. I haven't bought any near beer since.
It's the Barn Radio Show live from the Barn Studios, and we'll be back after this. Welcome back to the Barn Radio Show live from the Barn Studios, courtesy of Dirt Road FM and BetterHelp.com/the Barn. I don't know if you heard the episode last week, but me and Chuck, you're going to be the ultimate judge here. Last week we talked about, and it was a pretty hot topic. A lot of people reached out to me about this. The drive-through at McDonald's.
Yeah.
With the 2 lanes.
Okay.
What rule, or how do you go about which lane you pick and when?
Well, first off, I picked the lane with the fewest cars.
But how do you know that? Just the lane starts way before it goes to 2 cars.
I know, but you can tell, like, if somebody's waiting to fork off, like, you can tell, like, if you pull up and say there's...
Are you saying if there's 2 lines?
Yeah, if there's 2 lines.
Okay.
Because they...
Let's start at the 1 line, though. You're all the way back at the 1 line.
Okay.
Say there's
forks. Okay, now you're moving up.
4 cars in the 1 line.
Okay. So what's the...
Move.
Do you stay? Do you wait?
I usually do. I mean, I'm usually
Is that
pretty
what you're
patient.
supposed
You wait
to
to
do?
see if the car right in front of you forks or not.
Right. Yeah,
You wait.
I'll see what they do. I'll see what they do.
And then you do the opposite.
Right.
Okay.
You don't come from behind somebody and jump in that other one.
No, hell no. Hell no.
So if there's 4 people in the left lane, you don't go to the right.
No.
Okay. You wait your turn.
Wait your turn, and then you wait to see what the car in front of you does. Because most time they're going, when there's a spot to the right, the person in front of you will go to the right. And then it's flow traffic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the rules with that?
I don't know if there are rules with it. I have seen McDonald's people out there directing traffic.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
That's what they need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't know this was a big hot topic issue.
Oh,
I didn't know there were problems here.
Well, I'm the jerk, apparently, because I just...
Oh, you just skip in line.
Short lane, I go to short lane.
You just skip in line and go to...
He'll pass 3 cars thinking they're all on the left.
I see.
Go to the right.
A lot of times the line backs way up, sometimes all the way to almost traffic, and the one that's closer to you in Deloge, it starts to wrap around where people's trying to get out. It's a mess. It's a nightmare.
It is a nightmare.
What is, if we're talking efficiency, is that the morally, ethically, whatever you want to say, why is the way that you guys saying, why do you think that's the better way? Do you think it's more efficient?
Yes, I think it's the nicer way to do it. I think it's
Keep society running well.
yeah.
That kind of thing. But I will say this, though. A lot of times I'll wait and think, man, should I jump these people? No, I'm not jumping. And then we get there, and they do all stay in the left lane. And I'm like, shit, I could have went around them.
Yeah, I've done that
10
before
times
too.
ago.
I've done that
10
before
minutes
too.
ago.
I don't understand if it's like first come, first serve, I guess.
But they came first.
Well, I guess maybe that's a bad way of putting it, is like, we're all going to go through the line. Why not, like, why not like spread it out a little bit more instead of us just all waiting in one line? Why don't you, whoever you take whatever lane you want to, because it'd be like mass chaos maybe.
Now listen, if I'm in the left-hand lane, okay, and there's say 3 cars in front of me, and nobody goes over into that right lane, I will happily go to that right lane.
He's misunderstood this whole thing. Then that's what we're talking about.
I know, but what I'm saying is, if nobody gets it. If nobody,
how do you know when nobody gets it though? How do you like how many cars back?
I'll give them a good moment. I'll give them
from the divide, like the cars at the divide, and then 1 car back, and then you're 2 cars from that divide.
I'll give them a few seconds to make that turn over to the right side.
I think I kind of do that too. Like I'm like, are you going? Fuck you, and I'll just go.
Yeah, I mean that's what I do. I'll just say, okay, what are you doing? You gonna go? Yeah, I do the same thing.
So we've solved nothing.
No, because we all do the same thing.
I think we do.
You guys do the exact same thing that I do.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
So what's
my thing is like, why are we all waiting in one line? Let's all just get in a line. Like you get to pick which line you want to go to.
Right.
The person in front of me.
Right.
You like select a line, and then I'm gonna either go the opposite, or maybe I'll stay.
The question is, the car right in front of you. Do you wait till they make that choice?
Yes.
And then you make your choice.
It's hard to say. It's the lame answer. Kind of depends on like how long I've been there, maybe.
Yeah, or if I'm in a hurry.
Okay, I think at the fork, I'll say it like this. At the fork, there's 1 car there, and they make their. I'm like, okay, they've already made their decision. There's 1 car back from that. If they don't hurry up and just go to that right lane, I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you kind of breaking your own rules then.
Sort of, yeah, kind of. But I did give them a chance. They just hadn't taken it.
Okay, I see.
There's 1 at the fork. They've already made their choice. So
you think
there's 1 back, and I'm waiting for them. If they don't go to the right, then I'm going. So
the second car, you are saying that they've committed to that other lane.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my point: is why don't we know? Like we need some official rules. Like McDonald's needs to release something and say this is how it works.
Because I think most people probably do know. It's just because sometimes you go to McDonald's and it's a steady flow and people know what the hell's going on, and then sometimes it only takes one. It only takes one to kind of screw everything up. And so I think a majority of the people do, because like I said, I don't go through the drive-thru at McDonald's very often, but when I do. Most of the time, it's steady flow. Everybody knows how the traffic flows.
I think they need to put the poles further back, like 3, maybe 2 cars back from the divide.
Yeah,
just stick some poles back there.
Yep.
Like pick a side, man.
Yeah, pick a side now.
Yep.
Got another one for you.
Okay.
You're finished with your order.
Okay.
The person next to you in the other lane finishes their order same time. You start to pull up. Inside lane first.
Man, if it's a tie, you pull off the exact same second. I'd probably go inside, but otherwise, whoever moved first, man.
I don't know. See, I'll go with who's in the car.
You're judging by if you can beat them up,
or how they look.
I'll definitely judge them by their age.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
If they're a couple 16, 17-year-old kids and they look like punks.
Screw them up. You are judging them if you can beat them up or not.
Right, then I'll go. But if it's somebody that's older, my age or older, then I'll probably give them the go ahead.
How many other things do you judge on if you can beat them up? You're going to do this or that.
I don't judge if I can beat them up because listen, I've made it clear that I've never been able to beat anybody up.
So you don't go in Walmart like there's 4 people in line. You're like, I can whoop his ass, and her ass. I'm just right in front of these people.
No. Most of the time it's please don't beat my ass.
You return the carts back in Walmart, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I always park right next to the cart where you return it. Always.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
always.
A good move.
Always.
So efficient.
Always.
Yeah, because I've been guilty of that, parking way far away, and then you're like, you got to walk halfway across the parking lot to return your cart.
Yeah, but the good thing about Walmart, they're spaced out pretty well. You usually don't have to walk too awfully far.
Sure.
I'm also the guy, I don't drive around looking for a spot.
No.
Because I figure, an extra 20 yards isn't going to kill me.
Thank you. I will park. I don't like to try to squeeze into anything.
Right.
I will park you'll see me walking like, where are you walking from? Like,
Right.
that extra 20 yards isn't going to kill me. I could probably use it. And
Right.
some of the other Walmart patrons could probably use a little extra walking too.
Right.
To sit there and drive around for a better spot is insane to me.
And maybe if you do it to save time, you're an idiot because it's 10 times faster
Yeah.
to just get somewhere, park, walk your ass in.
Yeah.
One of my heroes, he's passed away. He was a psychologist and a famous writer, Dr. Wayne Dyer. He had a thing in one of his speeches that said, people love to think that they're getting a deal more than actually caring about getting a deal.
Right.
Right. So like when they find this spot that nobody else got to or they got to it first, they'll squeeze in and try to make it work other than actually like getting it. It's the idea that I got something.
Right.
So if I painted the parking spots in the back special or something, painted
Yeah.
special, they would park there like crazy and walk all the way over.
Yeah, it's like this psychology kind of
Yeah.
thing that we do. They love to think they're getting a deal. And that's why often, companies that take advantage of it.
For sure.
50%, we talk about Hobby Lobby doing this all the time.
Yeah.
Hobby Lobby, depending on what day of the week or what week you walk into the place, there's like 50% off this. And then it's, marked up. But people think it's 50% off. I'm getting a deal.
Right.
When it's just really marked down.
Right. And you got to go Hobby Lobby on Saturdays because they're closed on Sundays.
That's wild.
That's what I always tell my wife because she's like,
I love Hobby Lobby.
because she always says it'd be a Saturday evening. She's like, we got to hurry and go to Hobby Lobby before they close. She goes, they're going to be closed tomorrow. And I'm like, but they'll be open Monday. She's like, yeah, but they're going to be closed tomorrow. And I'm like,
Oh, wow. You think that's a selling point for them then, I guess?
you're right.
Like, oh, wow.
You're right.
I saw something today on Facebook. A friend of mine posted it. It was funny. It was this small business, I think, because it looked like she actually took the picture, but it said like hours of operation on the door. And it said like 8:05 to like 4:57 on Monday. Tuesday was like 7:57 in the morning to like 4:30. Like each day was a different time.
What's the psychology behind that?
Well, they're just kind of having fun. Like we kind of roll in a little late on Fridays and check
Right.
out a little early on Fridays as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, I thought.
That's funny.
Make you pay a little bit more attention.
Right.
It always makes, and if I see anything, a company doing anything, I don't think, oh, that's stupid. I think, oh, shit, how do they have me pegged? Like they got my brain pegged somehow.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
This is your consumer business report from the Barn Radio Show. We give it a 4 out of 5.
And etiquette, McDonald's etiquette.
And McDonald's.com, hit us up, let us know what the rules are. We'll follow the rules. You just got to let us know. Especially Ben, he's a rule follower. I think once me and you know the rules, we'll do the opposite.
Absolutely.
Just because we're rebels.
My nature.
We'll be back after this. Welcome back to the Barn Radio Show, live from the Barn Studios. We are live on Facebook right now. What's up,
What up?
people?
Hey.
Hey.
Dirt Road FM every Wednesday morning, Radio Dingers. Get to replay on our YouTube channel, the Barn Media Group on YouTube. Brought to you by BetterHelp.com/The Barn. Fellas, we've been talking a lot of food, and I'm hungry now.
Yeah.
But we brought up something that off air that I've checked out on. You guys have played this game called Bean Boozled, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got it at the house. As a matter of fact, I think it got so gross, it would stink up the house.
Yeah.
It would stink up the house. We ended up just throwing it away. I was like, God, we gotta get this demon out of here.
Yeah.
I won't play it again.
You don't want the possibility of that even being played in
Right.
the house. Yeah, I get
Right.
that. First of all, what blows me away is there's got to be taste testers. There's somebody that's biting into that and going, nope, this is not dog shit enough. Like this is just kind of dog shit. It's not dog shit enough yet.
Imagine that's your job.
Exactly. No. Ugh. But okay, so I was at a party one time, just messing around, just making people laugh, and I ate 10 goldfish, swallowed live goldfish, boom, right down the old hatch.
Yeah, how'd that go?
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, they died quickly apparently because I didn't feel them swimming around my
Stomach
belly.
acid.
But
in pretty quick.
So and kids and stuff, I just messed around sometimes. You like grab something, eat it like a flyer. I don't know, whatever. Just freaking them out. I will never touch those goddamn jelly beans again. They're the grossest thing I've ever. Ooh, I have no idea how people do it.
No, I'm with you. We're done with that game.
Yeah.
We don't get that game. That luster wore off.
There's a flavor called vomit. Somebody has to try that.
Oh, God.
They have to try it and go, nope. You need a little more belly acid taste.
That dude's making $12 an hour doing that. Like, no, give me another one. No,
Yeah.
give me another one. But it is surprising and pretty impressive that how closely they get to some of those things. Dirty socks.
Yeah. Like sweaty clothes or something like that was one of them. And I've never ate sweaty clothes. So,
I mean, how do they even get those smells into a flavor?
I don't know, but then there is the one where it's like mint, and then it's like toothpaste.
Yeah.
Now that one's all right because they both pretty much taste the same.
There's some of the good ones that I don't like either. It's like, oh man.
Yeah.
I'm not a butter popcorn.
Why? No, I hate butter
bean guy.
popcorn.
Man,
I hate butter popcorn.
Hey, my wife, you can get those. What are those? The Jelly Bellies.
Yeah.
And you can buy the little bags of the Jelly Bellies, like one flavor.
Yeah.
And she will buy anywhere we're at. It doesn't matter where we're at or what time it is. If she finds a little bag of all butter popcorn jelly beans,
She'll buy them?
she's buying them.
My gosh.
Does she eat licorice jelly beans too?
Yeah.
What the?
Does she really?
Yeah, she loves black. I mean, I like black licorice too.
I've always wondered, like, why today, 2023, you buy a thing of jelly beans, there's black licorice, and they're like, who the fuck eats it? It's you guys.
I like it.
They're waiting for them to come in. Same person waiting at Lambert's for the beets.
Yeah.
Here comes those beets.
Jesus.
Man, a couple more months, I'll be down there.
If you give, think about this. If you give Ben a thing of, like, for Christmas, we give him a bag of beets, a bag of black jelly beans. What he said earlier, something awful you ate. I forget. We're making a Christmas list for you.
You hear about prisoners getting last meals, right?
Yeah.
Mine's a steak and probably shrimp and maybe some like Alfredo pasta
Can you go
or
all you can eat
something.
buffet and just never say you're done?
Just keep eating.
Yeah.
You're alive still, but
This is my last meal, buddy.
might not want to be.
It's been 3 days.
Ben's is going to be like beets, episode of Matlock.
Asparagus.
And I watched a good one the other night. I didn't see it coming.
Did they almost think they were going to lose the case, but then they won in the end?
Yeah,
That's what happened.
Well, they couldn't find a witness, and yeah, it was kind of like that.
It got serious.
It did. It did.
Yeah,
It was good.
I bet it did.
It was good.
I do love Andy Griffith and the Andrew Griffith Show. That is awesome.
Yeah. You're not the same person, Chad.
Yeah, I found that out on the radio one time.
Oh, man. Talking about, old shows. Sanford and Son, man.
Yeah.
Holy
one.
cow. Like,
Yeah.
you get, a lot of those shows back then, like from the 80s, you couldn't do nowadays.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Sanford and
No.
Son, he hates Puerto Ricans so bad. So funny. I love him.
Yeah, he's funny.
From St. Louis.
Funny guy. Yeah. It's the Barn Radio Show, live from the Barn Studio. Catch us every Wednesday morning. We'll be back after this. Our sign off. We good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Whatever, I can talk all day.
Yeah, I could too. I don't give a shit.
We'll see you next week.